From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather tonight.
All right, it's going to continue to be a cold night for the rest of our overnight and through the early morning hours of our Friday. Mostly clear skies will gradually cloud up closer to daybreak, but it's going to take a while to do that. And because of that, temperatures are going to get well down into the mid-20s. A few folks in southern middle Tennessee could be down into the lower 20s across the area. And then warming up a little more for our Friday than what we did today. We'll have more of a persistent southerly wind. So even with increasing clouds, I think we'll make the lower 50s by the afternoon. Here's your futurecast breakdown here across the Tennessee Valley. Clear skies tonight, and despite the wind kicking up a little bit, that allows us to drop on down into the 20s. I think this may be a night where we reach the lows. Instead of right at daybreak, it may be closer to 2, 3, 4 o'clock. And that's where we may get into the low to mid 20s across southern middle Tennessee, mid to upper 20s over northwest Alabama. And then as the wind starts to kick up out of the southeast toward daybreak, the temperatures may rise a couple degrees, but still below freezing by 6 a.m. with mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. But clouds move in during the morning and midday hours of our Friday. But despite that increasing cloud cover, a stronger southerly wind that may gust as high as 15 to 20 miles per hour at times will get us on up to the upper 40s. Mainly lower 50s across the area for daytime highs before rain showers arrive in the afternoon, and then a steady rain moving in tomorrow evening and overnight with lingering showers into Saturday morning. Overnight lows tomorrow night, upper 30s to lower 40s. So not talking about any wintry weather. It will be rain as it comes in. Maybe a lingering shower in the Saturday afternoon, Saturday night on the backside of that. Partly cloudy in between systems for Sunday. And then the next storm system arrives Monday evening and overnight into Tuesday morning. That one's a little bit stronger, not in terms of a severe weather threat in the local area. All that instability for a severe storm or tornado threats way off to the south down near the Gulf Coast. So we're not expecting that type of activity here in our local area. But locally heavy rainfall, embedded rumbles of thunder, yes, and then some pressure gradient, just the background wind gusts because of the low pressure being strong. Those wind gusts could be 40 plus miles per hour. And then when you couple that with the wet ground because of heavy rain, there could be a few trees coming down for some isolated short-lived power outages Monday night and Tuesday morning, and then slightly cooler air wrapping back around that system. Between the two systems, we expect a widespread 2+ inches of rainfall across the area. Not enough to dent that drought, but beneficial nonetheless. Lower 50s through the weekend for daytime highs. A little milder here early next week with that bigger weather system, and then slightly cooler behind it down to the low to mid 40s for daytime highs toward the middle of next week. Clear skies during this late evening, gradually cloud up closer to daybreak here. Morning lows over southern middle Tennessee, low to mid 20s, mid to upper 20s over northwest Alabama. And then clouds continue to thicken up for our Friday. A little bit of sun, especially though during the morning hours. Rain showers arriving in the afternoon, becoming more steady and heavier during the evening and overnight. Most of us into the lower 50s for daytime highs for our Friday, although a few folks could hang out in the upper 40s. Lingering isolated showers into our Saturday and Saturday night. Highs over the weekend near 50. Dry for Sunday between systems. And then we have that bigger storm system coming early next week. This is not a severe storm or tornado threat for the Tennessee Valley. However, Monday evening and overnight, heavy rain and rumbles of thunder arrive along with gusty winds. That continues into Tuesday morning. And then Tuesday night on the back side of the system, cooler air wraps in, and we might have a few flurries Tuesday night. That will all move out before the air temperatures ever get below freezing, though. And with warmer ground temperatures, I'm not expecting accumulation, but you may see a flake or two flying Tuesday night and then the clearing skies toward the middle of next week. There's the your latest 7-day forecast. Ben Luna's in the Weather Center tomorrow morning starting at 4 a.m. with your Wake Up Weather forecast.